Hello, it's Wednesday, so that means we're live here at Old Town Quilt Shop in Orchid, and this is our website and our phone number and our email address. So if you need to get a hold of us, remember you can always shop online because that's always open. We here in the store are not always open 24 hours a day. We just work 24 hours a day. But this is our physical address and also our hours. And tonight is the first farmers market here in Old Town Orchid that's just across the street from us, and it looks like there's quite a crowd, so it's a resounding success. So if you come, you can park in our lot. So anyway, tonight is the first farmers market, and we are part of the Old Orchid Merchants Association, which has been instrumental in getting the farmers market here. Otora. So it's Otora. And Otora, the Old Town Old Orchid Revitalization. I don't know what all the things stand for, but anyway, between the two of them, this has come to pass, and so it's the third Wednesday of the month, and which is today, and it's from 4:30 to 7:30. There will be music, or maybe there is, maybe it's far enough away that we're not hearing it. But anyway, there's a lot going on over there, so just remember that every third Wednesday of the month through November, I think, is the farmers market here in Old Orchid. Okay, so let's get on to what we're here for. Actually, is the quilt shop, and let's get to the fabric. So we did get quite a bit of fabric in this week. And the first thing we're going to show you is modern shirtings from Free Spirit. So these are just basics, background type fabric. So this one is white with gray lines through it. Geometric shapes here. Off-white. So, you think it's paper. Well, I put white paper behind it. It's not stark white, but it is a white. And then we have another one and we'll put the paper behind this one as well because you see it a little bit better on camera. It has color in it, but very subtle, light pink and yellow and kind of a minty green. It's just a pretty background that has a little more going on in it than just being white. So I think we put this with the kids' stuff, but really you could use it for anything. The bird one that I did, this would be cute as a background. Anyway, so these are modern shirtings from Free Spirit, and they're basics. Okay, and then from Poppy Cotton, we got Country Confetti. Now we have these in several other colors, so I think the white, we've had the white and the black are returning favorites. These are new colors, so they do come out with new colors, so we try to pick and choose what we like out of the new colors. So we have a light blue with darker blue and kind of pinky and white dots, and then you have the pink with yellow and blue dots. Anyway, they're very subtle. They make nice sashings, borders, background. Anyway, Country Confetti, like I said, we do have other colors. So Country Confetti from Poppy Cotton. And then I'm not even going to say this French.
Jardin Noir.
Ah, there you go. Jardin Noir from Robert Kaufman.
Black garden.
So the black garden. So we have black and whites.
Night garden.
Okay, so this one is white with black kind of fern, or if you're doing free motion quilting, feathers. So nice little feathered design through it in black. And then we have a black with white, so just flowers, a little not realistic, a little more I'm groping for the words. Whimsy. Yeah, a little more.
This is called plants.
So a little more whimsical. And then we have a black with white, well, kind of more of a gray. It's more of a tone on tone, but
it's not as obvious as on camera.
Right. It's darker. It's a darker black than what is showing on camera. But anyway, it's almost kind of a tessellated design and creates kind of flowers, but when you start looking at them, they're all connecting to one another like tessellations. So anyway, these are, again, more basics from Robert Kaufman. And then also from Robert Kaufman, we got a couple of batiks, and these are blue bubbles, light blue and dark blue. So just blend in with a lot of things that you're doing with batiks. So any water that you know, any water, sea life kind of things that you're doing, these bubbles would work well, because, you know, bubbles are dots too. So we welcome them to our shop. So it's called Bubble Blues from Robert Kaufman, and these are batiks. And next in our lineup from Blank Quilting, we have All That Jazz. So this is musical fabric. So you have all the notes here in colored, in varying colors on white. So very, very colorful, pretty. And then we have the notes on black, the white notes on black. And then we have the jazz players. So this is, and they're tossed, so they got really jazzy. So you don't have to worry about directional fabric with this one, but it's got the notes and the background in the colors, and then it's got all the jazz players on the different instruments. So very fun. And then we have words. So, and again, the words are tossed every which way, so it all has to do with music. So just a whole musical set here. So we've got these 4, so very, very cute, and that's called All That Jazz from Blank Quilting. So this would make a nice 3-yard quilt, or, you know, or I'm going to show you a quilt that's coming up in a class, and one of these could be the main fabric. Be cute. Okay, so moving on, we have Treasure Island from Free Spirit Designs, and this is Snow Leopard Designs, which is Philip Jacobs, which is part of the CAFE Facet Collections. So it really works with the CAFE. So we have kind of this light blue background with the, you know, large prints. So you've got large leaves, and, you know, very tropical with the butterflies and the tropical leaves and ferns. So very colorful, of course, because it's CAFE. And then you have the large, I'm not sure what these flowers are, hibiscus. Okay, so, okay, it's called hibiscus, so we're assuming these are hibiscus. They're very colorful, pretty hibiscus, not ones that we generally see, maybe this color, but I don't see them usually with the blue, but very pretty. Just, you know, these fabrics, you just cut them up, they become color, or you use them as a focal fabric. They're stunning. Okay, then we have just kind of ferns. Seaweed and coral. Huh. Well, looks like ferns to me, but it's underground ferns, underwater ferns. Okay, so it's blue. You've got the dark blue and then a lighter blue on a very pale blue background. So again, just very pretty. And then more flowers. Or, I don't know, sea anemone, you know that word? Anemones, you know that word. Not enemies, anemones. Anyway, just, again, just beautiful color when you cut it up. But if you need a focal fabric, this also works well. It's just kind of cool how they, you know, the different designs that they make. Okay, so this is Treasure Island from Free Spirit Fabrics. Oops, that's the wrong. Here it is, and they're $13.45 a yard. So very pretty. Okay, then we want to move on to Halloween. Let's just jump from summer to Halloween. And this is called Spellbound from Free Spirit, and these glow in the dark. So it's really fun if you make a pillowcase, or even if you just have this as the sashing on a quilt. How fun would that be when somebody discovers, oh my gosh, this glows in the dark. So the little ghosts glowing in the dark, that would be cute. So you've got the black background with the white ghosts, and on this one you've got the black background with the multicolored stars, white, orange, the couple different oranges and the gray and purple. So just typical Halloween colors, but the fun is in that they glow in the dark. Okay, then after Halloween, of course, comes Christmas. So, Snow-Kissed from Moda Fabrics. Now, we had gotten the charm squares, the 5-inch squares, previously, and these were the 2 bolts that we got to accompany them. We're laughing because we don't know why we didn't pick something else. However, this is what we have. And of course it does go with it because they're in there. There they are. But they will go with other Christmas things as well. So this is the red with green, and then this has the more aqua colors on it, kind of not on a truly white background. Moda uses a lot of times, it's not a true white, but it's really not a ivory either. It's kind of an off-white, creamy color. So, once you've had some of the Modas, they kind of all work together with that background. So, Snow-Kissed from Moda Fabrics. So we have both the charms and a couple of bolts to go with it. Okay, and then we have Mistletoe Magic from Blank Quilting. So this one's just kind of fun. We just got some fun fabrics. This would make, fabulous placemats, or again, I'm going to show you a quilt that that this would work with. And these are basically tossed gingerbread houses and hot cocoa and hot cider and marshmallows, and just fun winter. Not, it is Christmas, but not necessarily, in your face holiday. It's more winter. At least winter where they get cold weather. Okay, and then we have white with gray or silver snowflakes. It's not metallic, but so really it is gray, but it looks kind of silvery, but it is not metallic. And then we have the ever popular red pickup trucks. So off to the tree farm they are, and gathering the presents, and just fun. So this is, the red trucks, I don't know, they just come back year after year after year, ever since they were first built. So so these are the additional Christmas ones that we've gotten this week. So this fun Christmas. So this is Mistletoe Magic from Blank Quilting. Okay, and then I promised you that we would go into some of the classes that we're going to be having. So the upcoming classes, first of all, we have a sit and sew coming up on Tuesday, July 26th. So a sit and sew is where you come and you just bring your machine or whatever you want and work on whatever you want. So there's nobody there. There's none of us there monitoring it, or what do I want to say? Moderating it, yes. So it's just on your own, and it's $12 a day per person. And then we have Make It 8 coming in. That's $35 on August the 20th from 10 to 4. That's a Saturday. And I'm going to show you that quilt because this is the one I've been talking about that you could use some of those fabrics for. So this one, and I don't have the binding on it yet. Binding to be done probably tonight or tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, This is an easy quilt suitable for beginners. They call it Make It 8 because you use 8 fat quarters plus a focus fabric and then the background. So in this case, I hope I'm not messing up my thing. This is the focus fabric, and then these are the fat quarters, and then you have an accent fabric and a background. Okay, so in the pattern, it does show this in kind of a blue like this, and also a Christmas one. It would be really cute as a Christmas one. The pattern has you put borders on it in the same color as the background. I just chose not to do that for the shop sample because it makes it too big. So this is already 50 by 70 the way it is. So the borders make it slightly larger. So this is an easy class. So if you're looking for something simple to do that does not require any special tools and can be done by any beginning quilter, then this is the class for you. So that class is on Saturday, August the 20th from 10 to 4, and it's $35. And then we're also starting again our beginning quilting class taught by Dolores, and there will be 6 sessions of that, and it's from 10 to 4 each class. The cost of that class is $60, plus there is a book that you buy, and the book is 30% off. I don't remember what the cost of the book is, but it's an excellent book, and you like to keep those for reference to go back and remind you, oh yeah, what was I supposed to be doing? So the beginning quilting class, so if you know anybody who wants to take a refresher or is a true beginner, this is the class for them. And then Stacy will be teaching the ombre diamond bargello on Saturday, October 15th, and that's $35. And that particular quilt is over here. So this is the quilt, and again, this would be an easy one for beginners as well, and requires no special tools, and that is all done with 1 ombre fabric. So you just have to buy, I don't know, 2 1/4 yards of 1 ombre fabric, and that ombre has to be from light to dark, selvage to selvage. So the one selvage is light and the other selvage is dark. It can't be. We do have some that go from light out of in the middle out to dark. You can't have that. It has to go light on one end of the selvage and dark on the other. So that's for the ombre diamond, and that is the size that it makes. Okay, so
Patterns for both classes will be available starting next week.
okay, so next week we will have the patterns for both those classes. We often just get one pattern of something to try it out, especially if it's a pattern designer we haven't used before, and so we didn't order a whole lot of them, and so now they're on their way. So of course you could buy the patterns without taking the classes, but it's so much fun to take the classes. And we will, let's see, for those who maybe have asked, we will be doing another machine binding class in November, so that will be coming up. But for right now, these are the latest upcoming classes. So you can go online and sign up for these. That's probably the best way to do it. But you can also call us, or if you're in the store, then you can do it then. Okay, so any questions? Okay, so come on down to the farmers market because it's going on and it looks like they're having fun over there. We're going to be over there in a little bit. All right, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.